The 6-6 Arizona Cardinals fly east this week off to New York to take on the 5-7 Giants, the first-place 5-7 Giants, whose defense has put the rest of the league on notice. They are legit.
Wilson wrapped up by Tay Crowder and ripped down.
New York sacked Russell Wilson 5 times last week en route to holding the Seahawks to 12 points.
Powering his way to another sack of Wilson.
The Giants now have 32 sacks for this season. Leonard Williams having a monster year from the inside. He was in on 2.5 sacks this past week. He's now sitting on 8.5 for the year.
Now the late pressure gets to him.
Kyler Murray was sacked a couple times too against the Rams last week.
Murray is sacked back at the 32-yard line.
However, chasing him down will be a little harder than chasing Wilson down. Arizona has only allowed 20 sacks for the season.
Wide open, headed for the end zone is Dan Arnold, and that's a Cardinal touchdown.
Murray still struggled to do much through the air against the Rams though, only 173 yards passing and just 4.4 yards per attempt, his rating 80.4.
Intercepted. Troy Hill has a touchdown.
On the bright side, he did throw 3 TDs, one of them to his favorite target, DeAndre Hopkins.
Made a touchdown, Cardinals.
But he had to work to try and connect with Hopkins. He targeted him 13 times, Hopkins finishing with 8 catches, but only for 52 yards, which is just 6.5 a catch.
Hopkins finally gets a grip.
The Giants' pass defense isn't on the same level as the Rams, but they showed that when they're consistently able to pressure the QB, it makes a difference to their back end.
Looking for Disley with 3 Giants around
They
him.
held Wilson to just 6.1 yards per attempt and a rating under 80.
Number 3 scoring offense in the lead has just turned it over.
That interception was one of 2 turnovers they came up with, too. And turnovers are the other key ingredient to their defensive success. Only 2 teams have more than the G-men do this season.
A fumble on the snap. The Giants claiming they got it.
And Murray not only threw a pick last week, he also fumbled a ball away. Arizona's offense in the middle of the pack in turnovers, 15 of them in their 12 games.
For now, the ball is out.
The Cardinals could get back to running the ball a little more in this matchup. Their rush attack has been one of the best in the league this year, and Kenyon Drake and Chase Edmonds were both efficient against a tough Rams D. But here again, we find a New York strength. They're only allowing 4 yards a carry for the season and are one of 4 teams holding opponents to less than 100 rush yards a game.
To Carson, nothing there.
And then there's the Giants' offense, which so far has looked best when it keeps the ball on the ground. 4.5 yards a run this year.
Nice move, still on his feet, and it's 1st and goal for the Giants.
And while it's typically been Daniel Jones doing the running, it was an actual running back that led the way last week. Wayne Gallman exploding for close to 140 yards.
Wayne Gallman, big hole, there he goes.
Arizona held its own against the Rams' rushing attack, but still, for the year, they've allowed 4.5 a carry, so the Giants may be able to find some room against them.
He's off and running. He's in the end zone.
The Cardinals' defense against the pass has been in the average range, over 350 yards to Jared Goff in their loss, their season numbers falling in the middle of the pack.
Low throw is caught inside the 10.
The Giants went with Colt McCoy last week at quarterback as they wait for Daniel Jones' hamstring to heal.
A wide open Alfred Morris with the catch and the score.
But the reality is QB play hasn't been a strength even when Jones has been back there. New York fans still waiting for that big game where their signal caller leads them to a win. But hey, maybe this is that week, or maybe it's the week the Cardinals snap their 3-game losing streak and get themselves back into the playoff picture. Huge game for both squads. Hit us with your predicted scores in the comments section. We have some as well. You probably know where to